What's going on, Assassins? It's Starkshot, the YouTube Assassin, and we are ending the Taco Tuesday Trifecta with Assassin's Creed Origins. Now, to start off with, we're going to battle Sobek. He's going to be our normal mode god. Now, what does that mean? That means that at level 40, you are able to begin the normal god fights. And whatever level you are at, he will also be at. So, at level 40, you're able to start. If you get the other DLCs and you level up all the way to, say, 55 like I am, he will be level 55. He will be whatever level you are between 40 and 55, and that's basically the normal mode god. Now, at about 75, 50, and 25% health, he's going to have these bipedal minions come out, and they're going to attack you. What you're going to have to do, obviously, take them out. And you'll see that they're tethered to his life, so as you take them out, they will affect his lifespan, and as you just saw, all of his hazards do affect the minions as well, so feel free to let them get in the way, honestly. You'll see that he's got that rock wall that he throws, he's got those explosive rocks that come from the ground, and then he's also got a bunch of arrows that he will throw, like an entire volley. So when the arrows come out, you may want to put up your shield and just keep moving, get out of the way, let the minions take the pain from that. Other than that, what you're going to want to do is just make sure that you're shooting that bubble in the center of his chest, going all around. Don't get too close to that red circle there because that is his domain, you'll take damage. And don't go too far outside of that yellow circle that's on the outskirts. That means that you're leaving the arena, you'll leave the fight, and if you do that, you'll have to start all over again with the same arrows that you had, and he's going to be full health. So just be wary of those things as well. Always make sure you have two different bows so that way if you run out of arrows on one, you can use the other. And then you also want to pick up those little bags that you find all around because those will have arrows and it'll keep you in the fight. So definitely do that. Once you get to around 10% of his life, he'll just give up. You'll get 1,000 XP, you'll get 250 drachma, and then you'll get another 1,000 XP if you completed this, or you will get a god item. There are 4 items, and then, of course, the skin itself. Next on our list is Anubis. Anubis is going to be our hard mode god. Now, hard mode means that he will be 3 levels higher than whatever level you are. So, I'm level 55, he's going to be level 58. If I was level 50, he would be level 53, so forth and so on. It's a really tough battle. So what we're going to do is follow the same methods that we did with Sobek. The minions are going to come out at the same time. He's going to do the same thing. The arena is the same. The only difference is that he's got different abilities. He's got these bone cages that he tries to trap you in. When you defeat his minions, they turn into like a little ball or area of shadow and flame, so you want to be careful of those. He'll throw out a bunch of different jackals that are on fire. That's the other thing that he does, so you just want to be wary of that. Now, as far as gear goes, in this game, they really didn't do anything with any gear that you could wear. There is some defensive gear, such as like shields, but that was about it. You want offensive weapons, so what you want is any swords that will really basically give you health on hit, and that's actually from like the most basic fights of the gods. If you do the normal mode gods and you beat the very first one, you'll get the sword that does health, I believe, on crit, which is very helpful. The other items that I have are the arrows, the bows that I have will do health on hit as well. So if you don't have anything like that, you want to find stuff that has damage over time, because damage over time, DOT, will actually take them out a lot quicker as well. So you want something that does bleeding on hit or something that does poison on hit. If it's poison on hit, it'll poison Anubis, and then every few seconds, it'll take away some health. The same thing with bleeding on hit. It's the same concept, except he's supposed to be bleeding and bleeding out. So you definitely want something like that. It'll make the fights much easier, especially early on when you don't have like a lot of ability points put into a lot of different abilities. I have a little more staying power because I have, I think, like 500 in each mastery. So, of course, I'm a little tougher. But when you're first starting out, these are things that you want to look into so that way it makes the fight easier for you. And trust me, these fights are not as easy as you think, especially when you're first starting out. So here we go. I'm out of ammo. I switch the bow, and there it is. Got him. Again, with the 10% health, he just gives up, and that's it. You're on to the next thing. So you'll get 1,000 XP for winning, 250 drachma, and another 1,000 XP if you don't have the item. Otherwise, they'll give you like a tier 2 item, and you'll be able to collect that as well. It's just like the normal mode gods. You do 4 of them, you'll finally get the last item, and then the skin. Reda and his Nomad's Bazaar is in every major town. He sells carbon crystals, which I always tell you not to get because there are plenty of them all around. This is something that you'll need to upgrade equipment later on. And then he also has Heka chests, which is kind of like gambling. As long as you have 300 drachma or 3,000, you're able to collect one of these chests. You have a chance of getting an epic item, which is not as good as a legendary item. You may get a legendary item, and you could gamble away. It'll be your current level. You could also sell off your items. There are duplicate legendaries that you could collect. You may want to sell them off, or any other items that you get from, like lesser enemies and whatnot. Every night at around 8 p.m. Eastern, he will give you a brand new daily quest. This one is the missing worker. We're going to have to go find the missing worker. If you complete his quest, though, he gives you a Heka chest, and it gives you a chance to obtain a legendary or epic item. So now this one, we got close to the area. We found where the missing worker is, but it's kind of like at a bandit camp. You're not going to be able to interact with the missing person unless you take out all these bandits, or the bandits aren't paying attention. In this case, they're all going to see you. They're all going to look at you. You just want to take them out just to make it a lot easier on you, and then go and check the missing worker. And of course, they're never alive. I've never seen one where the guy was alive. It's always dead. So once we see that, it's time to go back to Reda. And you don't have to go back to Reda at the exact same spot where you were, but he's everywhere. So if you see something closer, you'll find him. Gives you 1,500 XP. And it looks like we got a legendary, but I'm pretty sure I've got this one, so I'll probably sell it off. And we'll go to the his bazaar and just sell the stuff off. Anyway, that's all there is for this video. I really do hope you appreciate and enjoyed the video. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you guys all in the next one. And we're going to end this one on a ya-yeet.
Ya-yeet!